Hey internet friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a really weird sensory video for you today. We're going to be talking about my favorite things. Yes, real, actual things. This isn't a video where I prank you and actually talk about some abstract stuff and not anything real at all. No, they're real things I'm talking about in this video. So these are the things that have proven the test of time for my entire life. So out of my entire lifespan, these are the things that I think are great sensory, and I will tell you why. Here we go. Let's start this weirdness. All right, so to start this video off, out of respect for probably the best thing that I own, that's not technology, is my cup. So some of you know about the cup. Some of you have seen the cup before. Hydration is difficult for me. Before I started drinking out of a straw, I realized that I had this subconscious fear of drinking out of anything because I would always spill it. So I think I struggled a lot with hydration because of the fear of making a mess. I know that sounds ridiculous, but bear with me. I started drinking from a straw and I ended up drinking a lot more liquid beverages. Now, the only problem was I used to have a steel cup that had a straw, but the lid would come off and then the straw came in and out, and that was a mess because I kick over the cup at least once a day. It's on the floor, it's over, it's gonna knock over at least once a day. So I had some cups that had their downfall or had made such a mess that just I couldn't manage anymore. Life was hard, okay? Then I found this cup. Now, what's great about this is a few things. This thing screws on, so there's an actual screw on, so you can't just pull it straight off. This is great for when you kick your cup with velocity and a normal lid would go flying, shooting off because of the liquid inside, the momentum pushing against the top. Not this one, because it screws on, right? The other thing is it has a squeegee top by the straw. So when you do inevitably kick it over, guess what? No liquids falls out. This thing is filled to the brim, okay? Mind you, now I'd probably get some if I really tried hard out the straw. It's amazing. I don't go anywhere without this cup. It's my only way that I know that I will at least get my hydration throughout the day. Very important. Hydration is important. Keeping track of the damn sensory is hard, and so this cup really helps me do it. I've driven back to places like work 40 minutes on a Friday because I forgot my cup and I was afraid that I would not drink any water if I did not have it. So there we go. The cup, number one, probably one of the best things that I own. Now, some of these aren't the specific thing, but it's kind of how the thing works. So I'll give you my next example, which is a wallet where your keys are attached. Now, hear me out. Everyone always says as they walk out the door, phone, wallet, keys. Well, what if wallet and keys were one entity and you never had to look for them separately ever again? This way, if you have your keys, you know you always have your wallet, and if you have your wallet, you know you always have your keys. Win-win. So now all you need is keys, wallet, and phone, and hey, you're good to go out the door. Another great thing, I will never have a wallet that doesn't have my keys attached. And since I happen to mention the phone, number 3 on this list is this wonderful pop socket. Now, I know pop sockets have been a thing for a while. Listen, it took me a while to catch on to the trend. When I did, I realized, wow, I don't randomly throw my phone anymore because it kind of has a more solid grip in the hands. When these things break on me and I have to get a new one, which inevitably happens, phone goes flying for at least a week until the new one comes in. Now I have a backup supply. So the pop socket. Now what's so great about it is not just the hand holding effect, but it's the fact that you can put the little holders, they have a little sticky back, you can put them on anything. I put them on my car, in the mirror. I'll just slap them on anything where I need my phone to sit if I need to have it available, but I don't want to hold it with my hands. So that's the next thing, is the pop socket. All right, so the next best thing that I got is and this is will depend on the person, but is my supplement routine. So this is my backpack. I take it wherever I go for the day. And in my backpack, I have always my laptop, my charger. We're gonna get to those in a second. This, mind you, they're very much a part of my life. But other than here, what's mostly in here is like supplements. So I have my different supplements that I have to take every day, and they just travel in my backpack. And some of them, like my cayenne pepper, always got that. This guy, I'm not gonna say the pronunciation of it, my B12, my SAMe, if you guys haven't tried this, I mean, ask your doctors. No, you don't need a doctor for it, unless you're in a different country, because some other countries actually need a prescription for a literal supplement. Anyway, there's some more down there, but I'm not gonna dig them out. But my supplement routine is like, right now it is so perfect. Like I have aligned my perfect supplements for my body, what I need, and they're also, that's just one of the best things that I got thing-wise going on right now. All right, next thing of the best ofs for your INTJ is this. Well, okay, I have a few of these. It's a pocket vest. So if you look here, it's a vest, it's got pockets, and they're really nice deep pockets too. So hear me out, I have it in this color, I have a black one. If I'm going somewhere, like, okay, you already know, this is what I take places, unless it's like I'm going somewhere from the day and then I have my actual backpack with like my laptop and stuff. Otherwise, if I'm more mobile, right, this is all I have. And so I put it in my pockets, hands-free. Anything that doesn't have like utility pockets lacks utility, and this is great. It's just, you have hanging pockets wherever you go, no matter what you're wearing. So there you go. All right, so fun fact about me, I only wore Velcro shoes until last year. I have this thing about laces. I will not wear a shoe that has laces unless it's like a running shoe and I'm going to go work out. But day to day, I'm not dealing with laces. I'm not going into it. So I used to always wear different kinds of Velcro shoes, right? But this past year, I discovered shoes that can still slip on but look like they have laces. So these are my two pairs of shoes that I wear. And they're great. These ones I wear all the time. And these ones are like a stretchy material. So even though they have laces and you can look cool, right? So now I'm not wearing Velcro, and it's cool because it has laces. It stretches so I can just slip my foot in there. That's what we call sensory perfection, my dudes. Shoes that never need to be tied. I've been wearing these pants for like the past few years. It's like a stretchy pant, but it looks like a regular pant. Like you wouldn't know how stretchy these are. So these are all the same pant. They're just the three colors that I have are the same. And yeah, these are the only pants that I wear. So I'm like showing you literally all of my stuff. This is so weird. All right, next thing on my list is a little bit of a pricier item. It is the Apple AirPods Pro. I have these, they fit in my wallet. So like that is key because that means they go with me everywhere. And then anytime, I use these literally every day. That's why they're on this list, is because if I ever have a phone call or I need to listen to something or something else is going on, you need to listen to something else, you just pop these buggers in there. No wires attached. Do you know how many times I had gotten caught in a headphone wire? Too many. Never happens with these. I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to lose them. But honestly, the fact that they stay in my wallet, I think is one of the facts that like they're very protective. They also have like the little thing on the outside. So yeah, the AirPods, 10 out of 10 fan. The other piece of technology item that I wear every single day is the Apple Watch. Now, this is great because it kind of like lets you know what's going on with certain apps like throughout the day if you don't have another device close by. The real feature to have an Apple Watch, in case you don't know, is this. Oh look, I found my phone. I probably ping my phone at least once a day to find out where I laid it down. Best system, never lose my phone. And yeah, and then it's functional otherwise. But one of those things that I don't ever take it off, has its purpose in my life. All right, next thing is the thing that protects one of the nearest and dearest things to me, which is my laptop. This is my laptop protector case. Not only are we protected from here, this is like one of the drop it from like 10 feet high ones, but I also have my keyboard protector so that stuff doesn't spill in the keys, which are both likely to happen. Now, this is great. When I got this computer, I had also ordered a case for it because I know how I am. However, the case came about 10 days after the laptop. Guess what happened during that time? Yeah, somehow my laptop went flying off the desk I was sitting in across the floor. It has a giant dent here on the side, but you can't see it because now the case covers it. All that to be said, it is very important to INTJ proof your devices. My laptop probably wouldn't be alive without it, so I'm grateful, thankful to you, laptop case. Other than that, I double bag it when it's in my backpack. So it goes in that case and then it's in this case, and it's just like, so it's double sure that it's going to be okay. I even protect my charger cable, so that goes in here. Now, speaking of laptops, if you don't have an extender cable for your MacBook, what are you doing with your life? You know, someone had to convince me to get one of these, and I was like, do I need it? And then I realized that the mobility now for my laptop, my proximity to the outlets is so much greater. I mean, just opening up new worlds. Really recommend these extenders. 10 out of 10. Would recommend if you don't have one. The next thing are these SD card protector cases. I've had this thing for about 2 years and I'm still as excited about it as the day that I had it, right? So you're doing videos, you have SD cards. Now they have SD card protectors that are like these big things. I'm like, I can't deal with that. This is like the size of a credit card and it puts all your SD cards in there, right? I love this thing so much that I bought a second one just because I was so afraid if I lost or like something happened to the first one. And so my SD cards are always protected. They just slide right in there. And then they go in my laptop case. So they're always in there waiting for me when I'm ready to edit a video. And they're literally great. And the last thing on my favorite SE list is my wagon. I don't have it in here in the room with me, but I have like a collapsible wagon that goes in the back of my car. And so whenever I am somewhere where I have to carry anything that's heavy, and like usually I have my backpack and like my cup, and like if I have another thing that's in the mix, I mean, goodness help us all. Like we're probably not getting from A to B without there being some kind of mishap. So in those cases, I just take my wagon out of my car, I expand it, it has wheels, I'll put a picture, and I put my backpack in there or like my cup or whatever, and I situate any of the things, and I just bring my wagon wherever I need to go, like a child. That's okay. So that was the last thing. I hope you enjoyed this strange video of my favorite things, literally like the best, what I found to be some of the best things that I use all the time. So yeah, take that for what it's worth. All right, we're gonna end this. Goodbye, internet friends.